Hey everyone, EnigmaCoinCollector here, and it's been far too long since we've done a nickel hunt on this channel. I've had this box of nickels sitting on my shelf for almost 6 months, and I've had other things going on, but I picked it up tonight and thought, you know what, let's go ahead and hunt it. So if you haven't watched a nickel hunt before, we're going to be looking for key dates, semi-key dates, Silver War nickels, DDOs, RPMs, miscellaneous, errors, varieties, foreigns, basically anything cool, unique, interesting, and hopefully valuable. And I will also be showing all the 40s and 50s finds as well, and 30s and back as well. I've already opened the box, and we do have circulated nickels. It's been a while since we've done one of these, like I've said before, but I'm excited. Nickels are my favorite type of denomination to hunt. So, without further ado, let's do roll 1. Let's see what we got. It's going to take until roll 3 to get our first find, but we finally have it in what I thought was going to be a 39, but it is most definitely a 1959 Denver. Next roll, we've got our next find, another one from the 50s, 1955 Denver. It's been a little bit of a drought. We're on roll number 13, and we've got our next find, 1957 out of Denver. And while I have you here, yep, I thought I saw another older one back there. Another 1959. Oh, this one out of Philly. A little bit better of a mint. Just dumped out the next roll, and we're going to have our first finds from the 40s. I see both of them. Maybe the box is heating up. 1941 Denver. And then a really worn 1946 out of Philly. Roll 16, the box is heating up. Look what just popped out. That is going to be a very worn Buffalo nickel. And I don't think it's going to have a mint mark. Let's put it under the scope just to make sure. Yep, Philadelphia minted. And I think we have some remnants of a date. Yeah, 1934 Buffalo. Really nice seeing a Buffalo in the box. Too bad no mint. But can't complain. Next roll, we've got a 1958 here. 1958 is going to be from Denver. Same roll. And another 1958 from Denver. Next roll, we've got another find. This one being a 1949 out of Denver. Okay, now we're on a little bit of a roll. Still the next roll. 1940 Philadelphia. We're on roll number 22, and we just pulled up on a 1942 nickel. Now, this is a transition year nickel. They minted nickels this year and Silver War nickels. And judging by the front of this looks like this is going to be a regular nickel. Oh, no, it's going to be a Silver War nickel. Missed that by the edge. Holy cow, 1942 S Silver War nickel. That is a nice find to find in the box. We're on roll 25, so halfway through the box, and we just pulled up on a 1939 second year Jefferson. Are we going to have a mint mark? And the answer is no. Are we going to have any DDOs? Sorry, DDRs. No, we are not. So, still, our first 30s Jefferson found in the box. It's nice to have. We're on roll number 28, and besides this almost ender, 1957 Philly, we have back here two really beat up coins. This is going to be, hang on, I didn't think that was a find. Yeah, 86, but this one is going to be a 1946 Philadelphia. 2 finds in one roll. Roll 29, and we're starting to get in some rolls with some really beat up coins. And unfortunately, this is one of them. This is going to be a 1939 Philadelphia. I already flipped it over. Had a hard time checking out the date, but you can see, and that's definitely a 39 that has seen much better days. It is probably for sure Philadelphia. We'll never see any doubling there because of how much damage there is, but it's our second 30s Jefferson in the box. It's a shame. of its condition. Roll 32. We've got our next Roll 32. We've got our next find. It's going to be a 1953, and I believe that's going to be a San Francisco mint mark, and it is nice. Always like seeing San Francisco represented in the mints. Next roll, next find in a 1946, minted in Denver. Roll number 38, and there's no way this isn't a find judging by that side. That would be the reverse. That would be a 1948 Philadelphia found in the box. Two finds in this next roll. We're going to have a 1959 Denver and our first foreign 1998 Canadian. Roll 41, and I'm going to bring it up close to you. You see that really shiny thick coin in the center? I am 99% certain we've got a proof nickel, and we do. We don't find these very often. It looks to be in great shape. 1992 S. Proof nickel. There's not a lot of dings on that. That just must have just entered circulation. Very nice find. Always exciting finding proof nickels. We don't find them too often. Just splashed out roll number 42. Got an old edge. Yep. 1946 Philadelphia. We'll add it to the board. Roll number 45, and I think I see three finds. We're going to have this one, if the camera will focus, a 1959 Philly. That's not too bad. This is going to be a 57 Denver. That's not going to be anything, but over here, I think I saw an S mint mark. Let's bring it over here. Yeah, so that should be, yep, 1941. Not bad. Three finds in one roll. Coming up on the end of the box, but we're not done yet. Here is another 1946 out of Philly to add to the board. Next to last roll, and we still aren't done. 1949 Philadelphia. Second one of the hunt. Roll 50, and we seem to be almost all out of rolls, but not almost out of finds. 1958. Denver is going to be our last finalist. There's something in this last part of the roll. And if not, we'll be bringing you back for a recap. And here we are at the recap, and you can see it was a pretty decent box. You know, we got a lot of different finds. Kind of got the trifecta with the proof, the war, and the buffalo, averaging 50.5 points across the whole box. You can see that's pretty close to our average. Definitely a box with less finds than I'm used to seeing, but finds nonetheless. Let's take a look at them. The star of the show is going to be, if I can get it in focus, that 1934p Buffalo nickel. We also had the proof and the one Canadian. Two 39s, one of which was toasty, one of which was decent, but nothing to speak of in those finds either. And then we had the 40s, and then there's that war nickel. It is the San Francisco mint mark, which again surprised me because I wasn't expecting to see that based off of the edge. But man, that's been tumbled. It's been abused in its life, but it's got a new home now. I did look through and find none of the overmint marks, the RPMs, the double dies that are listed on Rob's mat. But you can see we had 11 40s and 12 from the 50s. So overall, not a bad hunt at all. I hope you enjoyed this nickel hunt. I hope to do more in the future. Remember, if you like this video and you want to see more like it, please click that subscribe button. Got something to say, leave it in the comments below. Appreciate a thumbs up, and remember, it's always a mystery until you crack open those rolls and you find out what you got on the inside. Thanks for taking the time to watch, everyone, and I will catch you on the next one.